boot dance is an important part of boys' culture in southern Africa. The dancers and the audience are boys of the Vumani Children's Shelter. They are former street children. They begged for food, sniffed glue, and slept in cardboard boxes. Dragged and dirty, they had no chance to go to school. At the Vumani Children's Shelter, these abandoned children grow up to be responsible adults and members of their society. The soul of Vumani is Dorothy Hall, a local teacher on pension and a volunteer. She continuously struggles to get boys with food, shelter, and basic education. The town of Ladybrand is at the border of Lesotho and South Africa. The border is just behind the mountain. As a consequence of apartheid, the black citizens live on their own area, separately from the whites. Colonialism and apartheid destroyed the traditional African values of life. The result is the vicious circle of poverty, unemployment, alcoholism, and AIDS. Many children have to go and live on the street in order to survive in life. Mantabo, at the age of 32, has died as the consequence of AIDS. The funerals of young adults are increasingly frequent. 1/3 of the adults have HIV infection. Even the extended families are no more able to take care of their orphan children. Many children are left to survive the best they can manage due to poverty, AIDS, unemployment, and alcoholism.
Yes, ma'am, about this new thing, HIV.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the reason.
that is the reason. Graveyard, many, special for the young people,
Young mothers and fathers die.
young mothers and young fathers. Mama?
Over 40 boys eat a warm lunch daily in shifts at Vumani. Lesole is one of the 20 boys who live, sleep, and eat in the Vumani shelter. Another 20 boys, such as Teboho, live in their poor homes, but they are in a constant risk to drop out from school and end up on the street. Just a meal a day helps the struggling families to make it. In spite of the shortage of funds, Vumani and Dorothy have managed to undertake also this extremely important preventative work. Chediso, Sampi, Motsamai, Lefa, Moniane, Motibi, and other boys get food and shelter. However, the best Vumani provides them is support to go to school, search for their birth certificates, negotiate with the schools, buy the school uniforms, and help with homework. When the boys were on the street, they were often treated badly and received no respect. At the school, they are no different from the others, and their self-respect can grow stronger.
want to improve ourselves, but this is becoming impossible because we cannot larger effort.
Many street children used to sniff glue, risking their brains. Nobody believed that one of the Vumani boys would ever learn to read due to intensive sniffing. For the great joy of everyone, he did indeed learn to read and write. Chediso and Sampi changed the uniforms and folded them to their lockers. These were donated a short while ago and made a great difference. The lockers are the only private phase that the boys have, and they keep them in neat order. Living on the street is very demanding, but it's not always easy to live, eat, sleep, wash and do homework, sharing the only room with 20 other boys.
If you're not in contact with disability on a regular basis, you cannot imagine the challenges that persons with disability...
Arre.
Number 2.
Number 2. Uare.
Tsebe. Number 4.
Uare, you read them.
Number 4 mukut number 4.
Number 4. Tuone minuana, tuone.
Creativity of the boys blossoms as teachers have given them practical assignments. Materials are searched at garbage dumps. The boys have an endless energy. Guided activities should be provided much more than it is possible at the present.
My teacher told me to make a theater, and I have a plan of make this theater.
Lesole, Seaba and Chepo are freezing as they wake up in the morning. At the time of the summer in Northern Hemisphere, there is winter in Southern Africa. In the mountain area, it is cold and it may snow. The boys have to warm water for washing themselves. Expensive gas is being wasted. It is quite difficult to keep up proper personal hygiene as there are no ablution facilities and it's cold outdoors. In spite of obstacles, Vumani Children's Shelter is a true success story. With volunteer work and relatively little money, a huge difference has been made in the lives of these abandoned and excluded children. But Vumani is experiencing many difficulties. Its continuity and the future of the boys are at stake. The Vumani boys need your help and you to become their godparent.